Hey everybody, Chris here, and welcome back. We're going to do an update video on my plans for group builds coming up for the end of this year and into 2023. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to say that I'm not positive that this video won't be uploaded in just straight raw format. Okay, been having some problems with the video editor just wanting to freeze up for some reason when I go to render the video. I don't know why. It's a brand new computer and stuff, and it has been working, but it's a free Microsoft program, and I mean, expecting that to work is like we're expecting to get Verizon Fios, you know. So to start with, let's go with the first group build, which will be the end of this year. It'll be the 2022, the second annual post-Christmas Kenny Can't Hang speed build. Now, for those of you that don't know, the speed build is sponsored on Hobby Link International, and I sponsor it. There's no prizes or anything. It's just a challenge to see what you can do in a week's time. It runs from January 26th to January 1st. January 2nd is the cutoff date, if I remember right. You can find all the rules over at hobbylinkinternational.com. Go under the members group builds, and you'll find the post and all the rules. So my entry this year will be the 1/32 scale Revell Dauntless SBD. Okay, now this is actually an old Matchbox mold from way back in the day. Okay, and I'm just going to build it box stock, and just going to have some fun with it. Okay, mostly going to be about painting and weathering and stuff. I am going to hang this from the ceiling. Going to put the dive brakes out and stuff and have her coming down doing her job. Alright, now this kit I bought used for like 10 bucks. The sprues are all out of their bags, and a couple things are cut off the runners, but nothing's going on, so you can hear it sloshing around in there. Alright, so that's the Kenny Can't Hang speed build, and that will be the first one that we're doing. Let's get this out of the way and move on. Okay, so this month I got in some photo etch from Edward right here. Alright, and this is the photo etch for the Voyager. Alright, and I'm not talking about that jalopy that's space captained by a truck stop hooker. I'm talking about the original gangster Voyager here. Okay, now this was actually a birthday present from Kenny Conklin because he's a fan of the OG Voyager, and this is the photo etch for it. And this I'm going to enter into the Hobby Link International www.com speed build, or group build, excuse me. So that's my entry for that. That'll be a lot of fun. So we'll get that out of the way. Alright, this year for Halloween, I actually won the kit that I'm going to enter. So this is the Atlantis Models Phantom of the Opera, and this is the glow-in-dark one, but I'm not going to do the glow-in-the-dark. I'm actually Colt Man has a, or Colt TV Man or whatever, it has a replacement resin head that looks a lot better, so I'm going to get that and do this one all up. And like I said, I won this on this year's Hobby Link International Halloween giveaway. Alright, so those of you that aren't members, get on over there, join up, get in on the fun. Lots of giveaways each month, lots of good times. Okay, so that's Halloween. Now this year I had planned on entering the Jesse Bucksbaum anti-bullying group build, but I didn't get my kit in time. I did get it, and I am going to enter it next year. That is also on the Hobby Link International website. And I am going to be doing this car. Now, I don't usually do cars. I don't do glossy paint. I don't do polished paint. I don't do any of that stuff. So this is going to be a challenge. This is a beautiful kit. I've had this open. I've looked at it. There's more sprues in here than I've ever seen in a car kit. And in the models and stuff I've seen on the internet, they just build into a beautiful, beautiful model. So this is my entry into the Jesse Bucksbaum build. And last but not least, this year is my entry into the military group build, which I'll probably always end up getting into because that's my thing. And this year is a Korean War themed group build. And that means this boomstick, the Tamiya M40 155mm self-propelled gun. This thing is awesome. Okay, this is a great kit. It's one of Tammy's newer kits. Tamiya. That's how you say it. Tamiya, by the way. Don't listen to anybody that tells you otherwise. Okay, this kit is awesome. It's about 5 years old, I think. Five. And I also got the aluminum barrel with the extra rounds for this kit, because this barrel extends all the way to the end of this package. This barrel is as long as the chassis on my EZ8 Sherman. Okay, and in the kit it's 2 pieces. That means you gotta sand this great big ass long seam out. That's a no-no. Alright, so that's our entries into next year's group builds. And these are for Joe, or Drunk Ben, whatever you want to call him. And yeah, that's it. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't like it if you didn't. Have a good one.